a bright morning, and the city was waking up peacefully, with the sun illuminating the streets on the sidewalk nearby. Maggie and Gugu walked side by side with a small backpack at the school. Kiko was heading to the daycare center, excited about another day of play. Kiko entered, smiling, greeting his friends who were already playing inside. Inside the bright classroom, the children were sitting at small tables, painting and coloring together. Kiko chose his colored pencils and began to draw happily. Meanwhile, in front of the large school, Maggie and Gugu said goodbye, ready to enter their classrooms. Maggie climbed the stairs with firm steps while observing the murals full of drawings. Gugu headed to the first grade hallway, looking curiously at the colorful doors of his classroom in the central courtyard. Mango landed on a tree. Gugu looked curiously at the board, where the teacher had already written colorful words. He calmly wrote down the explanations, recording every detail in his notebook. A classmate smiled and lent Gugu the eraser. He thanked her happily. In the 5th grade classroom, Maggie sat in her seat, ready to start the day. The teacher read the lesson aloud. While Maggie listened with interest, Mango, curious, peeked through the open window, watching the nursery classes from afar. Kiko showed his drawing to the teacher, proud of its bright colors. The children around him smiled and clapped excitedly at their friend's joy. Meanwhile, the bell echoed through the hallways, announcing recess. In the sunny courtyard, the children ran and played. Gugu joined a group of friends to play with a colorful ball. Maggie walked through the school garden, watching the flowers sway in the wind. Suddenly, a cute kitten appeared near her, meowing softly. Maggie crouched down affectionately and petted the little kitten, who purred happily. Mango landed nearby and, flapping his wings, greeted him happily. Maggie laughed, as if thanking her for her special company of a friend. At the top of the courtyard, the whole school was full of movement and joy. The bell rang again, and all the students ran back to their classrooms. In the 1st grade classroom, Gugu had paints and brushes ready for drawing class. The teacher held up a colorful poster. While the children watched attentively, Gugu raised his hand to answer, waiting patiently for his turn. In the 5th grade classroom, Maggie and her classmates worked on a group exercise. Mango, curious, landed on the windowsill, eavesdropping on the activity inside. Kiko watched attentively the music teacher, who played the violin softly with the teacher's help. Kiko held the violin, feeling the music bringing calm to his heart at the same time. The sun shone brightly through the school windows, filling everything with light and joy in the 1st grade classroom. The teacher gathered up the notebooks, while Gugu smiled with satisfaction. Maggie closed her backpack, proud of what she had learned that day. The hallways filled with voices and footsteps, in a hurry, announcing the end of classes in the courtyard. The children said goodbye to their classmates, exchanging hugs and smiles. Mango flew away, finding Kiko, who left happily with his drawing in his hands. Kiko smiled when he saw his friend and held up the drawing, as if showing off his treasure. They walked together to a nearby bench, waiting for Maggie and Gugu. Soon, Maggie and Gugu appeared, and the reunion filled the air with joy at school and in life. We discovered that respect, friendship, and unity are the greatest treasures.
Dance, dance, dance with Mango. Everybody moves, hello, hello. Bye bye Mango, time to rest. Dancing with friends is the best.